Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is Alfie Solomon's from the Peaky Blinders, Where the Light Comes In. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber, and if you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description. We'll get you there. Leave a like in the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and link for the original video down below in the description as well. If you saw the last video that I reacted to of Peaky Blinders, I am current on the show as on Netflix, not on BBC, but they might be a season ahead, I have no idea. But yeah, it's a good show. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Forewarning, there's quite a bit of violence and you know, some language here and there. Some questionable situations, but that's what makes it fun. Anyway, let's get into it.
My little cousin was born blind. But as a result, I now donate a considerable sum of money to a charity which gives dogs with eyes to blind Jews. The chairman of the board recommends that those of us who are blessed with the gift of sight that we spend, at least half an hour of our day with our eyes closed, so that we may better understand the darkness. You smell of smoke and coal and horses. You're back where you belong, Tommy.
I know you don't touch it, but you have a good nose.
Think? No, don't touch it, mate.
Not bad.
Not bad, Not bad. Yeah, well, there is a good reason for that, little man. Because my shop, right, is just above a rum house, so...
You speak Russian?
I do, yeah, I do. This is me mum. Yeah, me mother.
There are fucking rules for a fucking reason. Quite simply, they have to be obeyed. Right? Rule number one. The distinction between bread and rum is not discussed.
You people, right, you hunted my mum with dogs through the snow.
Apologies, my allergies are just going crazy being back in this state. Oh my gosh. For the last couple of days, it has just been a mess.
Now, your normal dispatch, well, it's over £500 cost, but you're going to have to add another 100 to that. Because Tommy Shelby, like me, is from an oppressed people. Somebody comes into my shop with some paste like this, usually what I make them do, right, is fucking swallow it. Hey? What game are you playing? And then you will need to put another 100 on top of that because, well, you are a fucking wop, mate. Don't come in here and sit there in my chair and tell me that I'm losing my war to a fucking wop.
Peaky Blinders is out of control. Yeah, they're out of fucking control, mate. They come down the canal, they spread like the fucking clap.
Alfie kind of reminded me of the character that, and hopefully this fan isn't like blowing air on this shit, but Alfie reminded me of the character that Tom Hardy played in the movie Lawless with Shia LaBeouf. Very soft-spoken, very kind of whimsical in storytelling, and just an overall, don't F with me kind of person.
The question is, Alfie, which side are you playing for, eh?
I can't help.
Definitely did not see the character coming, but instantly became one of my favorites because Tom Hardy's just fantastic.
Shelby was right about you, wasn't he? Yeah,
Good morning, Mr. Solomons.
yeah, it is.
Morning, Alfie.
Yeah, it is. Tommy Shelby is a very, very good friend of mine. Imagine that you could not see at all, blind. Then one day, you open up your eyes and you can see everything in the world.
What's funny is you could tell they had a lot of common ground, but you were also just waiting for them to like pop off on each other. So you're constantly watching this like, is this going to be the time? Is this going to be it?
I wanted it to be here.
I once told you, Alfie, if for business reasons or in bad blood, I would kill you.
Never give power to the big man, would I tell you? Never give power to the big man.
I have no business reasons. It seems you have retired.
So this is all purely for bad blood, is it, Tommy?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Told you. I wanted it to be here. How many fathers, right? How many sons, yeah? Have you cut, killed, murdered, fucking butchered, innocent and guilty to send them straight to fucking hell, ain't ya? Just like me! Riddle with it. Doctor told me I might have picked it up in France from the gas or something. He even showed me a photograph of it before I met you at the fight. So I said, Margate, right, and here I am.
Alfie,
come on, Tommy.
look at
you
me.
know, it's an honourable reason now to pull that trigger. If you pull that trigger, right, you pull that trigger for a fucking honourable reason. Like an honourable man, not like some fucking civilian that does not understand the wicked way of our world, mate.
Alfie, look at me.
Fucking get on with it and stop acting like a little girl. What
Alfie!
do you for you?
Oof.
Shalom. Since my resurrection, I am considered to be a god.
You knew he wasn't going to go out without a fight. I mean, come on.
Someone has made an image of me out of rock embedded in the sand, so I'm told, and I am planning to make a pilgrimage to stand in my own shadow.
Such a good show. And that character right there, fantastic. I didn't even realize he was going to be on the show until I just randomly saw him one episode. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I think he had just started popping off on like Hollywood blockbusters, at least. I'm sure he was popping off overseas before that. But yeah, I just remember thinking like, whoa, all of a sudden here's this like megastar on this show that I'm watching. And it was obviously on the BBC and it was probably a huge show over there. That's why Netflix picked it up. But I started watching on Netflix as soon as it got on Netflix. And it wasn't until like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, where it finally, after sitting on Netflix for a couple seasons, finally people started watching it. And I'm just floored because I'm like, oh, this is a tiny little show that, you know, no one really knows about. And all of a sudden Tom Hardy's on there and the character's just phenomenal. Yeah, great show, great character. The standoff between him and Thomas Shelby, fantastic. Fantastic. If you only watch one section of that entire show, that would be the section to watch. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.